Welcome to Nimbus Capital Empowering Traders Beginners Lounge Part 1. In Part 1, we'll be sharing with you the types of trading account and trading fees. So what is Beginners Lounge? Beginners Lounge will guide you through all the steps and knowledge required to become a trader or an investor. This course will focus on all the basic concepts and tools you need to get inside the stock market. We will also include a few homework for you to accomplish at the end of every lesson to ensure you act while learning. Sit back and enjoy this life-changing journey. So let's begin with brokerage account and trading fees. To start trading, you will need a trading account. Most beginners will face their first challenge here, and that is choosing a brokerage. First, we must understand that the regulatory body governing financial institutions and capital markets in Singapore is the MAS, Monetary Authority of Singapore. It is recommended that MAS regulates the brokerage account they are planning to open. As you can see, Phillips Capital is regulated to provide fund management and advise on investment products such as shares and unit trusts. Let us first understand the parties involved during a transaction when we buy or sell a company's shares. First are the stock exchanges. The stock exchange is a marketplace where all trading and exchange of financial securities occurs. This is where all the financial products are gathered. Different stock exchanges provide different products. For example, Singapore Exchange will provide shares of Singapore-listed companies, while the New York Stock Exchange will provide shares of US-listed companies. For providing these services, exchanges will usually charge a clearing fee and trading fee. When a trader or investor buys shares of a company, he will submit a buy order through a brokerage. The brokerage will then act as an intermediary agent to fulfill this buy order by looking through the stock exchanges for a sell order from another trader to match the buy order. They will also provide the necessary logistical and regulatory services to ensure the shares arrive safely in your hand. Brokerage themselves will also buy stocks to fulfill sell orders from traders. They will hold a number of stocks to fulfill the buy orders. This allows them to fulfill traders' orders with greater efficiency. Hence, they act as an intermediary market maker. To simplify, you may think of brokerages as a property agent who will match the buyers and sellers on behalf of the client. For providing this service, brokerages will usually charge a commission fee. As technology has advanced tremendously over the years, most of what the brokerages do have been automated. Hence, brokerages who are keeping up with the technology can offer a very competitive commission fee for their clients. It is paramount for beginner traders to pick a brokerage that offers low brokerage commission. These are some of the brokerages available in Singapore that MAS regulates. Here in Nimbus Capital, we recommend the following 3 brokerages: Tiger Broker, Poyam by Phillip Capital, Mumu by Futu Singapore. In the current technology environment, many trading accounts can be opened online. It is very convenient. Nonetheless, for high net worth individuals, the main concern will be whether the brokerage has a physical office in Singapore. This is so, should any problems arise, it can be solved immediately with a dedicated broker. However, for retail traders and investors, the primary consideration will be brokerage fee. When opening a brokerage account in Singapore, you'll be prompted to open a brokerage account linked to CDP, the Central Depository Account. A CDP account means that you have full ownership of the shares you buy. Nimbus Capital does not recommend taking up the CDP account for beginners as it comes with high brokerage commission fees. The commission fee is 0.28% or $25, whichever is higher. This high commission fee does not justify share ownership as it results in high capital requirement for entry. Beginners will not be able to utilize the perks of having ownership of the shares that the CDP account provides, such as attending annual general meeting, partake in company's decisions via voting. If we are trading, we would unlikely be holding the shares for a long time anyway. With the current technology, many custodian brokerage accounts in the market charge minimum brokerage fees that beginners can take advantage of. Custodian brokerages removes many of the manual works that a traditional brokerage generally requires. Hence, they can charge a significantly lower brokerage fee compared to the CDP accounts. A custodian account means that a third-party organization is holding the shares for you. You do not have ownership of the shares. By having significantly lower brokerage fees with custodian accounts, the barrier for entry to trading and investing is much lower. This allows beginners to enter the stock market scene without the need to have very high capital. The door is now open to young individuals who are just entering the workforce. However, we would like to highlight that a company's annual general meeting is an excellent place to learn the critical consideration and the vision of the company. The press, bankers, bondholders, and substantial stakeholders are also usually present in these meetings. It is fascinating to listen to the sort of questions that they bring up as they have a vested interest in the company's future. It is an excellent learning opportunity for investors. While Nimbus Capital emphasizes trading, we will be working towards providing our clients with investors' knowledge in the future. As for now, due to the significantly lower brokerage fee provided by custodian accounts, that is what we will recommend. In this slide, we'll be going through the brokerage fees of the 3 custodian accounts that we have recommended. First is Tiger Broker. Tiger Brokers have no minimum commission currently, and they charge a 0.08% commission fee. Similar to Tiger Brokers, Poyum also has a competitive rate. Being one of the biggest market shares of brokerage service providers, they have recently revised their brokerage fees to be on par with Tiger at 0.08% and no minimum commission. Next is Moomoo. Moomoo Brokerage is a company listed under US Futu Holding. Likewise, the Moomoo commission rate is also extremely low at just 0.06%. Instead of commission alone, Moomoo breaks up the fee into commission and platform fees, each at 0.03%. Note that they are subjected to a minimum brokerage cost of 99 cents after the first 180 days. In the following few slides, let us go through an example of how to calculate brokerage costs. Let's say that as an investor, you wish to buy 500 shares of OCBC. OCBC is currently trading at $10.50 per share. If we multiply 500 by $10.50, we will get 5,250. This 5,250 is the trade amount. We have not included any fees yet. In this slide, we will calculate all the fees that we incur from our trade above. First, the brokerage cost is $5,250 multiplied by 0.08%. We will get $4.20. As highlighted, this is one of the high costs. If a brokerage has a minimum brokerage fee, you will pay the minimum brokerage fee higher than $4.20. Hence, if you are using a CDP account, the cost will jump to $25. This is the main reason why we discourage CDP accounts. Secondly, we move on to clearing fees. Singapore Exchange charges clearing fees. This rate is fixed regardless of the brokerage you are using. The clearing fee is 0.0325% of the trade amount. We multiply $5,250 by 0.0325%, we will get $1.71. This is also a high cost. As a trader, the brokerage and the clearing fee is our main concern. On a single trade, $4.20 and $1.71 might not sound much, but as a trader, we'll be making close to 100 trades a year, and this cost will add up very quickly. Next will be the trading fees. Singapore Exchange also charges a trading fee. It is 0.0075% of the trade amount, which will come to about 39 cents. This fee is also fixed regardless of the brokerage. However, unlike the first two fees, this is negligible. Lastly, we have the GST fees. This GST fee is only applied to brokerage fees. Hence, if your brokerage is higher due to usage of a CDP account, your GST charges will be higher. In this case, the GST fee is 7% of $4.20, which comes to about 29 cents. As long as you are using a custodian account, this fee is also negligible. As you might notice, there are many fees involved when it comes to trading. As a beginner, it is essential to keep track of so many costs. Well, you do, but we will make it simpler for you. To summarize, your trade amount is $5,250. With the inclusion of the fees incurred, you will have to settle $5,256.59. The fees alone come up to be $6.59. When we talk about a complete trade, we also have to consider the sell side. When we buy shares, we will have to sell them in the future to cash out. The seller side will also incur similar fees that we have mentioned in the previous slide. However, since the trading fee and the GST are negligible, we will only be considering the brokerage fee and the clearing fee. We will incur 0.08% plus 0.0325% on the buy side, which comes to approximately 0.1125% of our trade amount. We will incur the same amount, 0.1125% of the trade amount, on the sell side as well. Hence, our net fee on one complete trade will be 0.255%. For simplicity, let's round it up to 0.3% for all our future calculations. Let's use a simple scenario to understand how a complete trade works. In this example, Propnex went up 15.5% from 77 cents to 89 cents over 27 days. As you can see, Propnex went up 15.5%. If we minus the hurdle rate of 0.3% for the fees we've incurred, our profit on this trade will be 15.2%. If you traded $5,000 worth of Propnex in this example, by buying at 77 cents and selling at 89 cents, your profit will be $5,000 multiplied by 15.2%, which would be $760. The fees incurred for this complete trade is $15. In trading, we strive to repeat many trades of similar magnitudes over the years to maximize our profit. This is in contrast to investing where we will be holding a trade for a very long period of time. Due to the vast number of trades we take as traders understand, the hurdle fee and brokerage commissions are essential. Considering that we make a potential of 15.2% returns over 27 days, could you imagine the level of returns we could get over a year? This is the mindset which traders adopt, and this process allows an individual with smaller capital to achieve a high level of profits. Do take note that there is a lot more to being a successful trader. We will cover more of this in the later sessions. We have come to the end of part 1. We emphasize that we do not just want to become academic achievers. In reality, we need to take action on what we have learned to be successful traders or investors. Our first action is to open a trading account. Please go to one of the links provided and have a trading account ready before Beginner's Lounge Part 2. Rest assured that MAS regulates these brokerages, and it costs nothing to open. There are no maintenance fees for having a brokerage account. The registration process is speedy and is done via SingPass. Get started and we will see you soon. Thank you all for choosing Nimbus Capital.